Hey y'all, happy Sunday. It's been a minute since I made a video, so just have a few things to talk about today. Number one, who likes wheat cents? Anybody out there search rolls, fill books, any of that kind of thing? If so, right here I got 25 full rolls, uh, marked out, taped up. I even weighed them all, make sure I wasn't missing one. Uh, Now, I personally have not searched any of this. I don't search dates, mints. I don't collect. I don't fill books, nothing. So, what I want to do is offer this to you. And what I'd really like to do is sell all 25 rolls in one sell. So, I did a little research today. So, as of last Friday, just the price of copper alone was $4.05 a pound. So with the what is it, CoinApps melt calculator, which do not melt these. I don't melt. I've never melted a single penny. It's illegal to do unless it's for art or whatever. But I don't melt any of them. Anyway, copper value in them alone is $32.98. There should be 130.27 ounces. It's also the same as about 8.1 pounds. Now I've been searching eBay for rolls of wheat pennies. Some of them are just sky high, but they could be original bank rolls. I don't know. I'm not into it. About the cheapest I found was about $5 a roll. I don't know if that's high or low, or if you guys are even going to laugh at me. So what I'm thinking about doing is I would like to ask $5 a roll for all these. Like I say, unsearched. They're just original, circulated, whatever you want to call it. So that would be a total of $125. Comes with all the tubes. Tubes are even about 50 cents a piece, give or take. Shipping, I don't know. They won't fit into a small flat rate box. So, and a medium flat rate box is way too big. So I'll probably figure out some kind of a box. Just off the top of my head, is it going to be $15 shipping? I don't know. So, say it's $140 total. With that, I do have a partial roll here. I counted them, I forget. Might be like 15. I'll throw that in and maybe some kind of a pour. Not sure what yet. Brass, copper, pewter. I'll figure out something. So I really don't want to exchange money. What I'd rather do is, if you're into these wheat cents, is to trade for silver. So what would that $140 is approximately 4 ounces of silver, 4.5. I don't know. Just hit me up. My email is in my channel description if you're interested in it, or make me an offer. I'm open to any kind of offers. So just need to lighten up my my penny box, and like I say, I just kind of hoard them for the copper in case barter situation down the road, whatever. So, but I'm not going to give these away. I mean, I like them. I'd rather have other things. So, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, my little CCT scale I made the other day. Actually revamped it. Made this one more better than the old one, so now I got 8. I can't remember, neodymium magnets. Little piece of pine I made. Glued them in with some liquid nails, so they should be good to go. So that's something everybody should have in their arsenal when you're buying precious metals. And I'm sure most people know how to use one. CCT slide, I guess you call it. I guess another topic I have here is bought furnace number 3. This is one of them with a hexagon base. So in a way, this thing's pretty amazing. It just came last Thursday, so I've been playing with it. First thing I did is I melted down some sterling jewelry and spoons that I had bought from a guy up the road. Came out with almost 12 ounces, so I'm just making them into ingots for now because I'm going to make a project down the road once I get enough. Something for myself. Add these other little sterling pieces I had from before. But looking for, I think there's about 20 ounces here. So I'm looking for about another 12 to do my project with. So anyway, back to the furnace. Thing worked great. Man, it heated up probably more than twice as fast as the old original little square bottom. And I kind of had, I don't know what you call it, trapezoid bottom with the two handles. Well, they both took a dump on me, so yeah, worked great for the silver. Heated up so fast, melted very fast. Then later that evening, I figured I'm going to melt some copper. It's been a while. It would not melt copper. I had it set on, 1,120 degrees Celsius. Wouldn't even melt. It just made a mess. So I tried it the next day, or maybe it's 2 days later. I can't remember. Figure, well, whatever. Try it again. Still wouldn't do it. With my old furnace, I could melt 2 pounds of copper from start to finish in an hour and a half. That was from flicking the switch on the furnace to having an ingot poured. This one, I just will not melt it. So the other day, I figured, well, I'll try it again. Bump the heat up to 1,140 degrees Celsius. Finally, it started to melt it. Just took forever. I mean, this little bar, I haven't weighed it yet. Probably took 2 hours to make this, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm just, I've been researching some Devil Forge propane furnaces because really I want to, down the road with my scrap copper and brass, is just to make larger ingots, easier to store, this and that. And yeah, I do stack this. I keep it for the future. I got all the room in the world to keep this stuff, so laugh at me if you want, right? So anyway, kind of gave up on the copper, and I thought, you know what, I had a little bit of aluminum, so I had made a few of these ear corn cobs here, corn on the cob, whatever you choose to call it. And then last night I cut up some more wire that I had, made some more, and so it's pretty fun. They turned out pretty cool. This one here kind of was a lot different. I don't know if you can see that, but normally aluminium kind of marshmallows up. And this one, it's hard to see. It almost dished in. And it had some real cool lines in it. And it turned out awesome, I thought. It's actually one of my favorite ones. Really, it wasn't over pour. It went splashing over the side, so I did trim up the edges and wire wheeled them down, ground them down. So it's got a nice edge to it now, but it's not sharp. So yeah, very interesting pour. It is one of my favorite aluminum pours. So I think that about wraps it up. Well, I've been also playing with some pewter. And these turned out like crap, as far as I'm concerned. 30-06 and a 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch high brass shot shell. I haven't made my mind up if I'm going to remelt these and try again. So I've been having a hard time with the double-sided sand casting. Yeah, I'm sure these won't even show. This was just from a Trump piece. I don't think I'm copywriting anybody, but I can melt the stuff down just as easy as I made it. So that was here. And I didn't try this as a 3D pour or whatever you want to call it. I just did both sides at 2 different times. And some various other little pewter pieces, copper pieces. And someday I'll get them kind of organized. I still can't decide what I want to keep. I guess I can keep them for now, and if I decide down the road I don't want them, I can melt them down very easily. So yeah, for now, just kind of throw them in a pile. And yeah, one of these days I really need to drag out some other things other than my copper pours, because I really want to try to start selling some items. I just don't know the best route to do it yet. I don't think an auction would really work on my channel. And this and that. I'll figure something out. For example, here's a yellow brass heart and a red brass heart. And it's so cool how they come out different. The yellow brass, if I can scoop all the slag off the top of the crucible, I can usually get them to turn out real smooth. The red brass is a whole different story, but I love that texture to it. I don't know if you can even really see it. So I made these quite a while ago, maybe last year. I do have a whole bunch of other different stuff, brass and pewter, aluminum. Yeah, I would like to try to start selling someday, kind of fund this expensive hobby. So actually this furnace was it was about $200 direct from 2 Auto. A little cheaper than the other two, but I just hope it lasts, and I really want something I can start making some larger bullion bars of industrial metals. Anyway, I'll quit yakking for today. Oh, one more thing. Today, this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern, check out 3D Woodworks. This gentleman right up there. He's doing a 250 sub celebration today. He's got a lot of giveaways, and he's also doing an auction. This man is extremely talented, making coin rings, jewelry. He does pours, all kinds of amazing things, so go check him out. So anyway, that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless.